What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream.
Can't Thoat Replicanum take a break?
See if we get lucky today, guys. We'll be doing a few locations today. Won't be doing just this one, but I'll just see how we do here first. Show you a few little good spots. I nearly walk towards him. Yeah, we'll be trying to find a few more spots maybe, and I'll be testing a few spots that I've found. Be doing lots of different stuff on this stream. It won't be just this. Just thought I'd start off with this run, as it's a very good run. You know, I've got a lot of plans here. How is everyone doing today? Live on Twitch and YouTube. We've got a blue one. Let's see what one that is. I think it was that one. So nothing too crazy. This is all the plans I've pretty much got from here. Some are from some other spots. As you can see, I'm just absolutely swimming in plans. I have put some up for sale as well. So they're not technically every one I've got, but that is probably a lot of the plans I've got. Also, when the PTS drops, I think it drops on the 15th for PC, but like the testing, I'm going to be trying to find some good spots in the new zone as well. That is another plan. Also for Solstice, I haven't actually really touched on Solstice, so I will be doing some spots there as well, if there is any. And definitely the new zone as well, because that's going to be dropping very soon on PTS. So yeah, there's plenty coming, plenty more guides. I've got some lockpicks there. Yeah, I think they're doing a live stream today. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. Showcasing the new update 48. Is it 48? I think it's 48. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be the new zone, or the last other section of Solstice. This is 49, I'm confused. 48 or 49? I'm getting blessed with the white plans already, guys. Funny enough though, even if I've had white plans, sometimes I've had a purple plan drop afterwards, so don't always log off. I know there's always a big debate with the cooldowns of plans, and I'm still not entirely sure myself. What is everyone's opinion on furnishing plan cooldowns? Let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the furnishing plans? Some people say the purple plans reset every 8 hours. Some say 24. Some say it's per character, per account. But yeah, I generally, every time I get a purple, I will log to just another character. Some people have said that you can still get more than one. I don't think I actually ever have if it's the same plan. But I've definitely had a purple plan from containers. Even though I've had white plans coming up, I've had white ones, and then a purple just goes bang, just appears. Scan on, mate. How's it going? I'm still hunting for furnishing plans. I've got a few new spots coming up as well that are about much better, but they're definitely on par with this, but just some different types of plans. I've probably made about 3 million in about 2 days in this other spot. So yeah, you can make a lot of money. I'm finally sort of rich on this game. Yeah, I'll be dropping the location, well, the full guide anyway, very soon. Yeah, I've made quite a few millions from it already. So yeah, anime, this is what you should be doing if you need gold. While you're queuing for something, if you're queuing for BGs or something, it's a nice little farm to do. Even if you just do, say you only do just like half an hour a day, you know, in between queuing for your dungeons or BGs or whatever, should be, hopefully get lucky sooner or later, and then you're going to make some really good gold. Don't have to do it as intense as me, but there we go. It is it's a great way to make gold if you've got a good spot. Some spots are not as definitely not as good as others. That's without a doubt. I've always been a furnishing plan farmer, but it just recently I've just sort of took it to the next level. But yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 really good spots coming out. They're gonna make players a lot of gold. My only worry is if they get nerfed. If I release a video, are they going to get nerfed? But that's the risk I've got to take, unfortunately, because I'm not gatekeeping nothing. If I find a good spot, then I feel other players should know about it. I've never been one for, you know, hiding a build behind something, or, you know, gatekeeping somewhere really good. If I find somewhere really good, then I'm going to let players know. I just think it's just, you should always share, but that is the problem. Sharing does come at a cost of potentially getting things nerfed, so it's a two-edged sword. But don't worry guys, I've got plenty of other spots coming that have not, some have not even been seen before. I've not seen anyone even do, and they're much faster, and you're just making crazy gold. This is, yeah, this is definitely one of them. But I've got some more coming, some really weird ones that are gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be really good. But yeah, you don't have to farm as intense as me if you're not a big, because not everyone's big on farming containers. I wasn't, I sort of go through phases where I am, then I'm not. But you know, this is perfect if you're like, yeah, just make sure your inventory is obviously empty or as low as possible. And then just, yeah, if you're queuing for a dungeon or a BG and you know the queue's going to be long, just hop into something like this. I'm not sure if you can actually queue from this instance though. I suppose you could. But you know, any farm really, container farm. But yeah, the Outcast Inn, I don't know. I might go there afterwards. But I've not been having a lot of luck there. I have had luck there, but not a lot. I do feel that spot is nerfed. What do you think, guys? Do you think the Outcast Inn, if you're, you know, you do the furnishing plans, has that been nerfed? To me, I feel that it has been. Oh, I forgot the urns. To me, I feel the outcasting has been nerfed. Like anywhere they get sort of like popular, they seem to just sort of nip it in the butt. I don't know, like I've still had plans from there, I'm not gonna lie. I have had stuff from there, but I don't know. I've had better success with places that I found myself. So that makes me think, you know, is it the type of the container? Or do they just turn it down on certain containers that are popular? It's all up for debate. But yeah, definitely out of all the like gold farms I've done, I would say plan farming has definitely made me the most gold. But I have done quite a lot though, to be fair. It's not like I've just done 20 minutes a day. I've been doing at least like an hour a day. Obviously if I'm on stream I might do it a bit longer. Have I got lucky? I don't think I've got anything so far that's like purple. Had that 7 times. Yeah, we've got some, I mean they're basic ones, a lot of them, but I did have better ones. I have sold a lot of them. That was a killer there. I really thought that was going to be something special. Which they are, but they're just not worth much, unfortunately. And that one, I was like, damn, how could you give me that one? Oh, what's the inventory like? Probably should. We're probably okay for a few more runs. Right, I've got to sell up all the gear. Yeah, I've got a really nice spot in High Isle that I found. I've got a really nice spot in the Westfield. I've not really seen people do. I don't think it's somewhere that's well known because I've not seen any players there either. And it's really good. I've had some really good plans drop. So I'm basically trying to find like a really good spot just for every area that's hopefully not well known. There's just something different. I don't actually need any of these research documents because I've researched everything, so I don't actually really need those. I'll keep the instant all in case they maybe one day bring out something new, like a new type of crafting, which I think they should. That should be something really good, but they haven't. So basically just deleting them. They should bring out something new. Because obviously the last one we had was jewellery crafting. I wonder if they could bring out a new type of crafting or a new system. That I think would be something really good. That would be something good to grind. I think a new type of crafting. I don't know, watchmaker, timekeeper, something like that. I don't know, just something different. Obviously, we've had jewellery, but woodworking, blacksmithing, clothing, alchemy. Yeah, they need to make another one because I feel the jewellery one was really good. It was nice and grindy, which was it was a bit of a pain on multiple characters, but it gave you something to grind. And I feel a new sort of type of crafting would be really good. But yeah, I've got a funny feeling this character's still on cooldown. Because it's not being as generous as it usually is. I've had some plans, but I think I still might have these on cooldown. The cooldown is definitely real on the plans. A lot of people say it's just sort of made up and that. I'm not so sure. I think if you've not been on a character in a while, you do seem to get more plans. But if you've been on it regularly, doing a lot of farming, then this is what you get. After this, guys, I'm going to show you one of the different spots I'll be doing. And it's going to be a chest farm. Okay, we just got apothecary table there, spiked. Of course it'd be green. You don't want green. But always check them. Don't always be discouraged because they're green. Make sure you're checking the prices on some of them. I think some of the Dawnwood, the green ones, they can go for money, so check those. A lot of the new plans as well, guys. I sold one for 500,000. It was a blue plan. It's the latest plans. Again, make sure you check. Don't always just dismiss everything because it ain't purple. I know we're all after the purple. But yeah, don't dismiss them. You need to check every plan. Like I said, they've released new ones for update 48. For some reason, I don't know if it's update 48. It's just been released, or 47. I think it's 47. Yeah, and they've dropped some new plans that can drop anywhere. And they're paintbrushes and birdhouses, so just keep a lookout for them, guys. And I said, I think they're all blue. Maybe a couple green. So it says like no price data. Whoa, you need to check them. I will be taking a very short break in a minute, guys. I do need another coffee to wake me up a bit more. I don't think I made that one strong enough. I've got to have a strong coffee. But yeah, even if you're not a big fan of this spot, guys, don't be fooled by a lot of Necrom and Apotheka plans. Obviously that's primarily what you're going to get, but you can still get the rare ones from like Redguard and stuff, and also the new ones are dropping as well. So, you know, if you're not mad actually on them types of plans, you know, don't worry, guys, there is a lot of other plans as well. I've not had just Necrom and Apotheka. There's lots of other stuff you can get. But obviously if you want specific stuff to that region, so like if you want Dawnwood and Colovian, you have to be in Westfield. So that's why I'm going to be making really powerful and really fast container farms for hopefully each zone, or all the zones that are, you know, worth the gold. So I will be sort of like releasing them. I've already got High Isle sorted, and I've got the Westfield sorted. And they're probably like the best farms I've ever done. I said I'm making a lot of gold from them. This is just one of the spots I'm making gold from, but there is others. So I need to find one for Blackwood. I think that would be a good one. Yeah, Blackwood would be good. Northern Elsewhere is another spot I want to find one. I would like to find one there. So I will be releasing some really good spots, guys. Somerset, I think I might do. I'll probably do them all, to be honest, you know. I'll say this, then I'll probably do one anyway. It's just, I've got to make sure the plans are worth money, but I'm pretty sure the Somerset ones are as well. Yeah, Solstice, I will be hitting Solstice. I'll see if there's any new farms I can find in Solstice, and I'll definitely be doing a new farm when the PTS drops for the new zone. That is going to be good. What's going on, the Gaming Hub? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I will be dropping a lot of really great spots, so everyone can obviously make a lot of gold with furnishing plans, as it's still one of the best. Maybe some stealing stuff as well, depending on what's dropping. We'll just have to wait and see. My Solstice is 100% for me, waiting on the other half. Yeah, the other half is dropping on, yeah, the PTS, I think 15th. That's when they're going to be releasing it for testing. So I will be going over that zone with a fine tooth comb, trying to find some really good spots for obviously the new plans that will be dropping. So that's my first goal. The second that drops, that's going to be the big thing that I will be doing. Oh, what is going on, mate? How is it going? Yeah, I will be checking New Zone out. And I do need to go to Solstice and see if I can find any different spots that haven't been picked up for container farming and stealing as well. So we'll see what the New Zone has to offer. Okay, I just got 2 green plans there. Just got 2. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout for those guys, the new plans that are already out, which is the paintbrushes and the beehives. They are going for crazy money, 500,000. Some of them, which I've already sold as well. Some are going for 1 million. I think I've got the paint palette as well. I think I had that one. I don't think I've had any of the birdhouses, not beehive, it's birdhouse. Did I say beehive? So, but yeah, they can drop anywhere, guys, and they look just like basic plans, so just be very careful if you do get any plans. Oh damn. Send reports. Yeah, so we'll see if there's any yeah, the zone chat is just crazy. I'm always skeptical about to put anything in zone chat because it can be used against you, even if it's just something you're just saying. So yeah, I try not to use zone chat anymore. Even group chat sometimes I don't. I try not to say anything because you don't know what's going to get picked up. Sometimes at most I just say hello, that's about it. That's about as far as I go. Hello and goodbye. Yeah, that's what, yeah, that is the problem. You can just say something and then it just goes well overboard. I've seen some crazy reports of other people just saying like stuff that's like, you know, nothing even, you know, major at all, and then they're still getting flagged. I don't know what is going on with this game. You have to be really careful. I said that's why rather than keep treading on eggshells on what you can and can't say. Yeah, you won't really see me saying much in zone chat, if anything at all, because I'm not going to keep treading on eggshells. So I was in a 3-second clip. Yeah, just try and back your corner. That's all you can do. Because yeah, the reporting stuff can get a bit crazy, especially compared to what other people do. You know, there's some people that really do some like nasty stuff and toxic stuff, and then they don't get banned, and then, you know, you say something, you know, that could, you know, still be neutral, and then you can still get flagged up for it, which annoys me. Because people say a hell lot worse. But yeah, it's best just to not say anything in zone chat, in my opinion, because yeah, I'm not going to keep I don't want to keep worrying about what could or could be interpreted, so I thought that was a purple plan there. So yeah, the most I'll say is maybe hello or goodbye in zone chat, or sometimes I might post a plan or something, but not really. I use guild traders for selling. But yeah, it's crazy because it's a system in the game and you feel like you can't use it. Yeah, that is the problem with the game. It sort of does obviously bring stuff that happens into the world, into the game as well. Damn, I'm not getting lucky, am I, at all? But yeah, funny enough, I've been reported a couple of times. There is players that's reported me, even though I'm pretty neutral. But yeah, they what was it? I can't remember if someone called me a macro user, and then had reported me and screenshotted me. I think there was another player that I kept killing over and over. I think he was in a BG, so like I had to kill him over and over. He was on the opposite team, and then again sent something to me and said, "Oh, you're being reported. You're all." I remember it said. So yeah, everyone gets like reported at one point or another. It's just crazy if it's not justified anyway. Oh, we just got a blue one there. Let's check that blue one out. That's worth 16. Or average, should I say? That is the average is 16. Oh. Must be just rarer than the long thing pasty. Strange. So what? I don't think I got any. I didn't get any purple. I don't think so far. When did I get that one then? I don't even remember even getting that one. Oh, that's a new one. I got a book pile medium. Yeah, definitely got a few bits here. Oh, nice, mate. Yeah, I'll check yours out as well. I thought I was actually following you on Twitch, but oh yeah, I'll double check that. Right, yeah, I think I might go to another zone. As I've got a few different farms that I want to do. Right, who's talking? Yes, I've got one for Gold Road. Basically got one for Necrom, which is this one. The Fire Song. I need to check one for that. See if I can find a spot there for that. Oh, sweet, mate. Yeah, Hio I might do one for. There's actually quite a lot in there, really, to be fair. Clockwork is always quite good. I just realised they're in date order as well. Are they in date order? Yeah, they are. So yeah, the only one for some reason I don't own is Dragonhold. I don't know why I've never bothered to buy that. But I should really get that one. It's quite annoying actually. I mean the dungeon DLC. I did stop buying them. I stopped buying the dungeon DLC. I just subscribe to ESO and then I'll do the new ones. Right, where's the merchant? Do you happen to know a Nightblade AoE build to speed farm? No, I'm not actually sure of a speed farm. I mean, what do I use for speed running? Is it just for leveling? If it's just for leveling, I normally just use a heavy attack build. You could just use a heavy attack build if you're just doing the going to stage 1 or 2 just for leveling. That's what I normally do. It's pretty quick. Just chucking on. Depends, yeah. If you're putting training gear on, then I'd probably just go Orders Wrath and Tharikas. That's a really great combo for training gear heavy attack. Or maybe I should make that into a build. Yeah, I find that's more than enough if you're just looking to level there. Yeah, Tharikas and Orders Wrath is a nice little combo. All in training for leveling.
How may I serve?
Yeah, because the heavy attack with the lightning staff does like an AoE anyway, so it does take a lot of the tunes. So that's what I generally use. I think I did delete the gear because I was pretty much done leveling. But I did have some Orders Wrath somewhere. Yeah, I might have deleted it now. But they're both craftable, that's what I like, so you can just put them in training. Therikas and Orders Wrath. Chuck on the Oaken Soul Ring. And away you go. Right, yeah, so... trying to find some good spots. Like I said, I've already got 2 or 3 in the pipeline. I would like to find one for Galen. Windrack Fort. I do remember this one here, but I think wait, that is not even the right. That is not even the right way shrine. But I do believe it's stolen. I'm trying to find container farms that are not stolen. I can't remember if this one is or not. So let's have a quick look, guys. We'll see if this one is stolen or not.
I thought Sachi has news!
This was all the fault of those damn druids. Well,
I can't even remember where it even is.
but Constantine and that hero from the mainland saved us. Well, at least House Mornard finally accomplished something. Perhaps Vesper is the future after all.
Sir Balman told me how insistent you were, Galfin.
What the hell?
Called you a royal pain in the arse.
I couldn't bear thinking of you trapped in a cage on Ipholon.
I cannot even remember where it is. Oh god, I'm trapped on the well.
Sir Stefan and the mainland. They saved us all and put an end to Archdruid Orville, and brought me back to you.
Wait, are they players? No. Oh, here it is. But yeah, this one's stolen, so apparently, yeah, stolen containers are not as good.
Clear out before the guard shows up and clears you out.
Yeah, this was the spot here.
Intruder! Trespasser! Come back after you settle with the guard.
But yeah, ideally you want a container farm. Yeah, that's not stolen. That's the problem with that one. It's stolen. It's a nice fast loading screen though, I can't deny. But yeah, we'll just have a look around. That's what I've been doing basically. Going through sort of some of the zones and seeing if I can find any like special spots. Right, so I don't think that building over there has an entrance by the look of it. Let's have another look around. How are you hitting me from that range? Yeah, I don't think that's an actual building. Right, next one is here.
went for a quick swim, right?
I'm grateful you came along.
I don't think that had a loading screen, did it? I don't actually know if you can get into this castle or not. It's not looking that way. Can't actually remember. Wow, do we have an insane chest farm here? Maybe.
What's this? Rats skulking in our shadows. I'll chop you up and feed what's left to the sharks.
Right, let's go somewhere else. Do the drop of doom.
Your life or your jewels?
Yeah, just seeing if there's any other potential farming spots anywhere that have been overlooked, because I've found a few that have been pretty much overlooked. So just to double check, guys. the Gorman stuff actually does sell reasonably well. It's quite a good set. I don't think there's anything round here. Let's take a trip to Blackwood, see if we can find anything there. But yeah, Galen, I don't think there's really much. I'm so glad the mounts can swim there. Why is it showing another castle there? Oh, it's just a wall, okay. Okay, there's literally no containers, which is a shame. Because that would have been a nice little spot there. It goes on further. Does it go on further? There's just no containers. It's just... That is a real shame. That would have been a nice spot there. But we'll keep going because there might be another doorway. Yeah, there's just very few containers in here. Okay, got another door. Let's have a couple of containers, please. Damn. This zone does not like containers. Okay, there is some sort of exit up there, so we'll check that. So yeah, what I'm after, guys, is I'm trying to find like some containers near like a loading door that's very fast. And that's where I've had the most success with a lot of my furnishing farms. Just trying to see if there's anything, but unfortunately this area, even though it would be perfect, there's no containers. Yeah, it's just lacking like any containers, not even one or two. There is just like nothing. How far does this go? Okay, I might just leave this area. It's not looking good. What is up there? Have I ever been up there? Doesn't look like it's somewhere you can go. Yeah, I think that area is just a no-go. It would have been perfect because it's got plenty of nice, fast loading doors, but no containers. Virtually none. That is going to be the new zone. Maybe. Who knows? Could be. I don't think you can get over there without... Can you? Can I get over here without dying? Okay, that's the home. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Farmer's Nook. What is that there? It's just like some, as I said, there's just some weird buildings we'll just explore. Why not in the meantime? See if they're actually anything or not. Should we go there first? I could go there, then probably die, and then go back, yeah. Do some exploration, why not? Maybe that's a house or something. I don't even know what that even is. Where is that even from? Shadowfen? What is these random massive places that... Oh, come on. Okay, you can't get there. It's not somewhere that's going to allow you to go. Wait. I'll give it a go, but it's too far. Oh, where's my streak? Okay, it did not show me very far. Okay, no, that's just for decoration. That whole building is just there, just for decoration. Fair enough. Yeah, so that's probably like a town. I don't, yeah, not too optimistic about these because they're probably going to be stolen. We don't want stolen containers. Trying to find a fast reset. Okay, so has this got a loading screen? Unfortunately, no, but that would have been... No, it's stolen anyway. I suppose they're probably all going to be stolen. If one's stolen, they're probably all going to be. Yep. And there's no loading screen anyway, so it's a no-no. And we can try down there. It doesn't seem to be any sort of... I do remember there being something here. Why do I say Tidewater Cave or the fort there? Yeah, we'll try there next. Hold on, where am I now? I've lost where I am. I was going to try there.
But what if we are wrong? Not even my strength can hold back an entire brigade. Just stay out of it, Ninjas. We have lost too many lives already.
Can you not get in any buildings? It's not looking that way, guys. It's just clearly just trash for container farming. That is all that can be said. Oh, do we have a potential spot here? Oh, there's no loading screen. And it's stolen. Why is everything stolen? So that's pretty much... Why are you stolen? That would have been a good spot. I'm just going in the same building. Well done. I'll try that last one and then I'm going to go to that boat. See if we can get to that boat, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple of the spots I've found that are really good. Because why not? Okay, the loading screen's too long. Every loading screen is different. Some are faster than others. And that's a fairly slow one. And there's just barrels there, so it's not really anything. But see if it leads anywhere, just quickly. Okay, it does lead somewhere. Probably into the fort, I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's just check. Oh, you can't even go that way. It's ridiculous. Right, so let's show you one of my really good spots. This is going to be from one of my upcoming videos, but I'll just show you guys anyway. There's actually a couple of good spots. There's this one here. Is it this one? For some reason you don't get any artwork on this loading screen. I have no idea why. Yeah, this loading screen is slightly too long. It's not too bad. Yeah, the screen is just slightly too long for it to be really effective, but okay, we just got a plan already. I'll actually show you the super fast spot that I'm actually going to be using which will be an upcoming guide video, but I'll just show you anyway. Give you a little sneak peek. And this spot is just super fast, so this is where it is, guys. And watch how fast the loading screen is. And see, the container's reset. So this is basically what I was trying to look for in like Blackwood and Galen, but there isn't anything I can find. Okay, my inventory's full already.
Care to bargain?
Yeah, I found quite a few high oil plans here and they do go for some good gold. So this is one of my spots. You can actually go through the whole Knight's Wing, but I just find it more effective just to hit the closest, like 2 containers ideally. And then look how fast the loading screen is, it's just crazy. Because I think you do waste a lot of time running around. Yeah, I think this one can be slightly better. It's just the loading screen is just slightly longer, which just makes it a bit more annoying. Yeah, it's just too long, the loading screen. But there is more containers. I mean, it's not super long loading screen, it's just like 3 or 4 seconds compared to like 1 second. Because anytime there's a loading screen, the containers will reset. If there's no loading screen, then they won't reset. You've got to like log in or out or go to a house, which is time consuming. Obviously you want maximum efficiency when you're farming furnishing plans, of course. Wood elf bedding. And ideally not stolen containers. You can still get plans, but I think it's apparently even worse. You know, the drop rate's bad enough as it is. Yeah, I prefer the other one. That one's just, the loading screen's too annoying. But yeah, when you're container farming, that's what you said, you want efficiency, and I think it's more efficient just to open and shut a door. As long as the loading screen is very quick like this one, it's, you know, it's like not even a second. And it's resetting the containers, it's just perfect. But I've got an even better one, and an even faster one in the Westfield, so I'll be releasing both the videos. Maybe we'll try our luck at the Outcast Inn. But to me this seems to be nerfed, but I'm probably going to get mugged off and get something good. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I've got a better spot than the Outcast in my opinion. I've had much more stuff than the Outcast in. Yeah, to me they've fiddled with that. I'm convinced they've done something to that spot. You do still get stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not as frequent as some of the other spots I've had. So yeah, we'll see if we get lucky, guys. As I said, some of the plans don't, you know, if you think you're on cooldown with the purple, which I think I might be, yeah, you can swap characters or whatever. But like I said, some of the newest plans are not purple plans, they are blue plans, so... And they are selling for a lot, the new plans. I think there might even be green, so definitely double check. Like I said, obviously usually purple are the most expensive plans, but you do get the occasional one that is not purple, it's still worth a lot of gold, so... Just always check your plans, guys. Because, yeah, I said yesterday I sold a blue plan for $500,000 because it was one of the new ones.
I studied up.
But yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you to everyone that's tuned into the stream. I said I've got some more builds and guides coming very, very soon. I'll be on the lookout for those, and I'll see you in the next one.